Hi, today we will present about our company. Our company name is Sweety Choc and this is our group member. Firstly, the introduction. Sweety Choc Enterprise is a company that based on the chocolate types of product. The concept for this firm developed after all our members of our group like the sweetness products such as dairy milk and many more types of chocolate brand. This is our company logo, Sweety Choc. As we saw here, the white background is chosen as quality of the product. The chocolate color is the symbol of the product that offers chocolate in the product. And the lion symbol is show that our product is the number one. And lastly is our company name and the trademark at the logo. Our trademark is the best chocolate ever. Our company mission and vision. The mission is produce product that have a variety kind of flavor with high quality chocolate and also to enter the world of marketing. While the vision is being the largest seller of biscuits in Malaysia with competitive rates and excellent quality. We hope that our product will deliver great and high quality service, allowing us to be the top firm among the others.
The term management environment refers to the surrounding in which a business operates and include factors or parties that directly or indirectly affect the operation and performance of the business. Every organization, whether for profit or not, has an external and internal environment. The organizational environment is dynamic and ever-changing. The changes that occur today are so frequent that each one presents new challenges to managers. As a result, organizational managers and leaders must be vigilant in this regard. The elements of external environment include political, legal, demographic, socio-cultural, technology, and economy. The first one is political legal. Political and legislative changes, on the other hand, can have a negative impact on business. This is due to the government's ability to raise or lower corporate tax at any time, which has an impact on profits. They can also have an impact on business by increasing value-added tax on good or business rates. Customer as stakeholder will find the price charged to be prohibitively expensive and the likelihood that they will not purchase the product being sold is high. As a result, the company profit and sale will affect. The second one is demography. Changes in population characteristics such as life expectancy or age are referred to as demographic changes. According to statistics, Malaysia has a large youth population. This demographic information will be very useful in determining the target customer for our food-related business. Sweety Chocs, for example, comes in 3 appealing flavors and its sweetness is sure to appeal to young people as opposed to seniors. As a result, because we conduct population demographic surveys by producing products that meet customer taste, our product have a good chance of being accepted in the community. The third one is socio-cultural. Before offering a product, business should ascertain the preference and lifestyle of the local community. For example, our company has created products that are in line with the evolution of consumer taste with a focus on food quality, taste and flavor. The modification or innovation made are comparable to the taste and lifestyle of today's consumer who crave snack or fast food but provide satiety. As a result, our product can successfully enter the market and compete with other products. Next is technology. Changes and technological development in the field of information and communication have accelerated information transmission and expand the product market to the rest of the world. This is due to the fact that products can be marketed through various media platforms such as television, Facebook, Instagram, and so on. As a result, customers will become more familiar with and trusting of the products. And the last one is economic. For example, if the economy suffers a downturn, consumer income will fall, resulting in a decrease in purchasing power. This, in turn, leads to a decrease in consumer spending and a decrease in business activity. On the other hand, if the economic situation is stable and developed, it will create opportunities for business as business activity expand, which can indirectly guarantee increased sales and profit.
In this report, we will discuss about the economic and legal dimensions of CSR, that is corporate social responsibility. But before we go deeper into the dimensions, it is important for us to first understand the meaning of CSR. CSR is a type of corporate strategy that businesses apply to monitor what ways can be done to bring benefits to society and make the world a better place. The companies emphasize on CSR to implement the principles of sustainable development through protecting and preserving the environment, giving back to society, and stopping animal cruelty. Reasons for the business to take importance in CSR include boosting the morals and engagement of employees while maintaining the image of the company. A company that implements CSR can help by inspiring and motivating the employees and thus increasing the engagement of their productivity and workforce. They would have a sense of meaning in their lives, knowing that they are involved in something bigger that can contribute to society and help those in need. This in turn will change them and inspire them to be a better person even when they are outside of work. No more walking past homeless people. Instead, they could help out by giving some money or food to those in need. Besides that, companies that apply CSR can not only keep old employees, but they can also attract new employees to work in their company. Based on some studies conducted, it confirms that employees' engagement is positively linked with the implementation of CSR in a company. Besides that, betterment of society is the core reason in which CSR is being implemented by companies. Some big companies would contribute a few % of their profits and would contribute to society by doing charity work. For example, they would donate to cancer research charities to help fund them in coming up with medications and ways to fight against cancer. Besides that, funds were also donated to Red Cross Foundation to help the homeless and victims from natural disasters such as floods. These funds may not be a big amount for the CEOs of big companies, but it can make a huge difference in helping other people in need. This in turn could help struggling people to get out of illnesses, poverty, and hardships. This could also raise awareness for other people to help out as well and increase their mental being as a whole. CSR can also help companies by increasing the company's reputation of brand image. It is said that most people would rather shop and buy things from companies who implement CSR. This is because they would know the company has emphasized on being ethical and moral more than money, so they could trust the company's products and services. This would not only help maintain the company's status but also increase their profits. Although contributing to society means expenses will be borne, but through CSR, the values of the company can be increased in the eyes of society and stakeholders, so it is still a win-win situation. Let us get into the topic of CSR dimensions. The dimensions can be clearly understood through Carroll's pyramid. The 4-part definition was originally published by none other than Archie Carroll in 1979, which explains the modern definition of CSR, but he later explained the definitions through illustrations by using the pyramid in 1991. The pyramid shown below that illustrates all the responsibilities of a company. At the bottom of the pyramid, where it acts as a foundation, is economic responsibility. This means that it is the most important responsibility for a company to survive in the market. This is because shareholders, stakeholders, and society is always keeping an eye out for the company's durable profitability. The next level, we have legal responsibility, which should be taken importance by the company as well. This is because the company could end up in scandals or even worse, prison sentences if not taken seriously. Ethical responsibility comes next, with philanthropic responsibility coming in last. Based on Carroll's pyramid, economic responsibility is the most important dimension out of those 4 dimensions. This means that it should be placed on the first priority by companies. A business can only survive in the long term if they are able to create profits through economic growth. Economic responsibility encourages companies to use their money for good. Economic responsibility that can be done by companies include employees' salaries, return of profits to shareholders, and the price of products to consumers. For example, employees will feel motivated to strive harder and increase productivity through increasing their wages. Besides that, increasing employees' salaries could also help decrease their financial burdens, which is also a bonus. Another economic responsibility to be taken into account is implementing a wage system that does not discriminate against gender and race. Companies could also put in economic responsibility practices by buying good quality materials or products from small businesses or suppliers and working with them long term, as it can help by making a big difference in sustaining local economies. Big companies can also help by providing or increasing work opportunities to society to decrease the rate of unemployment that could affect the economy of the country. On consumer notes, companies can produce products and services that can meet society's needs and wants. The price of products must also be reasonable and in the best interests of society, but at the same time be profitable to the company. The price of the product produced by the company should be set on the standard of supply and demand concept. That means the price should be fixed according to the numbers of demands. For example, if the demand towards that particular product is low, the company should not set it too high and vice versa. Besides that, a company has the responsibility to shareholders in terms of returns. The company has to give back a reasonable amount of the returns on the investments made by the shareholders. This could encourage shareholders to continue investing and supporting in their company and attract new potential shareholders to increase the company's profits. With this social responsibility, companies are encouraged to be innovative and come up with ways on how they could increase or maximize their profits. This could be done by improving the management of the company by developing, producing, and selling products to enhance the financial outcomes of the company in the long run. Based on Carroll's pyramid, legal responsibility is said to be the second most important dimension that the company must follow. That means that this dimension is not to be taken lightly by the company. The company must always follow and abide by the laws and regulations established by the authorities. This influences the company's behaviors in performing their duties and decision-making. The company should operate and function in a fair manner according to the do's and don'ts set in the society. The activity of the company should also run in accordance with the government's requirements and the laws set. This ensures that the company's practices and performance are aligned with the rules and regulations set along with benefits provided by company entities to society. Examples of legal responsibility include employees' well-being, taxes, employment, consumers' health and safety. The company should produce products and services that were able to meet the minimum legal requirements, such as providing goods that are safe to use and consume by the customers. In the Work Health and Safety Act 2011, companies are required to take consumers' health and safety into consideration when operating the business. This means that the company should minimize the risk level of products to maximize the protection of consumers, especially for children and elderlies. If the product has any problems that might affect the safety of consumers during product testing in the company, they should quickly find a way to fix it before selling it in the market. Caution notes should be sewed on the toy or packaging to give a warning to parents in order to supervise their children when playing to avoid them from swallowing parts of the toy. Besides that, the company should emphasize the employees' well-being when working in the company. This includes compensation of workers, food consumed by the workers, cleanliness of canteen, and insurance to ensure safety of workers, especially the ones working in construction sites. New staff should also be provided practices and training to get to know in detail about the company's way of operating. This could help them by familiarizing with the workplace to avoid risks of getting hurt while working. The company should also be strict about the minimum working age of employees. Anyone who is aged under 18 years old are not allowed to work or even step inside the premises. Most importantly, the company should also give back to the government in terms of company taxes and employment taxes. If the company has failed to adhere by the laws, it could cause the company to get tangled up in major problems, including shutting down the business and imprisonment. It is shown in a research conducted that the company could attract more customers if they perform legal responsibilities. This is because the customers will have trust and confidence in the company, knowing that they will comply with the regulations and laws set regarding consumers' protection and safety. When dealing with the management of CSRs, There are 4 pillars of management that could be used, which are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. I will be introducing planning. To achieve certain goals, it is important to plan thoroughly before starting any activities. In planning, we will be using SWOT analysis to assess the economic and legal dimensions of our and our competitors' companies. Before we start, it is crucial to understand what SWOT analysis is. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning used by companies to analyze, evaluate, and examine the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats of the company. It helps the company know what they are doing right and what should be changed. SWOT analysis helps the company make their decisions on what suitable strategies should the company apply to manage the operations in order to reach the goals and objectives set. In this analysis, the 4 factors are classified into 2 groups that are internal and external factors. Strength and weakness is grouped into internal factors, while opportunity and threats are grouped into external factors. Since economic and legal dimensions of CSR are external factors, we will only be discussing about opportunities and threats faced by our business and our competitors. Hence, the table below is drawn showing the comparison. By knowing the competitor's weakness and threats, we can take advantage of it and start planning a suitable strategy that could help our business flourish and stand out. Our main strategy to do it is by using differentiation strategy. Our competitors might have been in the business for a long time, but they are using the same recipes and formulas to produce their chocolates. However, consumers' taste and preferences might change according to trends and interests. Therefore, the customers might get bored of the same flavor. We could take advantage of this weakness and try to be innovative. We will conduct experiments with different flavors to figure out what people will like. What is really special about our products is that we are using natural ingredients bought from local farmers to support them. We buy our cacao and make chocolate out of it on our own. This is because store-bought chocolate powder has harmful substances and chemicals which are unhealthy for customers. This is crucial for our business to be special because nowadays people are going towards a healthier lifestyle. Therefore, we are trying to be responsive to the social changes of people who want to choose a healthier option. We want to ensure our products are able to be differentiated from our competitors in the quality of food and service to create a more superior customer value to attract new customers to buy from us. Another way to maintain customers' trust in our product and business, we make sure to produce our products using eco-friendly disposable gloves. We are also making our chocolates in a clean and sanitary environment. Besides that, our competitors might not be updated or known to the latest technologies. However, this is an opportunity for us as teenagers who are always keeping up with the latest everything. We will use social media such as Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and many more to promote our products. This gives us more exposure for people to know about our products. This is also beneficial for us, especially in this COVID-19 pandemic where we are unable to promote our products physically. We can also be more proactive in promoting and marketing our products on social media to gain and attract a large number of customers to buy our products. One way to do it is by filming our chocolate making process to intrigue customers to purchase our chocolate. We could also engage in food delivery services such as Grab and Foodpanda to deliver our products to customers' doorstep. On top of that, we will be creative with our packaging. We will provide airtight packaging to customers so that they will not have to worry that the chocolate will go stale. It can be kept for a long time, which is an added bonus to workaholics who do not have the time for a snack. Our packaging, although airtight, could also be recycled, which is good for the environment. This is because the airtight packages are produced from recycled paper. Since every business is bounded by the price tag law, it is important for us to set the price of our product according to the demand and supply margin, which means that the price of product is fixed based on the number of demands in the market. The product should be set on a reasonable price that is affordable and acceptable by.
The second one is organizing. Organizing is important in CSR, which necessitates the distribution of tasks, the categorization of tasks into departments, the delegation of authority, and the allocation of resources throughout the organization. Distribution of tasks and categorization of tasks into departments. For our company, work will be grouped and divided into specific field or function in the division of tasks or grouping of tasks. Each box in the chart represents a specific job position within the organization. As an example, consider the production, finance, and marketing department. A manager will be in charge of each department. The marketing department, for example, will be responsible for gathering Sweety Choc consumer feedback, developing promotional material and advertisement, and setting price. The next one is delegation of authority. Delegation of authority refers to giving subordinate employee the authority to make decisions and act in a specific task or field. This authority must be delegated effectively, which means that the appropriate employees in our company must be chosen to be delegate authority. It then identifies the tasks involved in the delegation of authority and establish mutual agreed upon objective and work standards. The manager will benefit from this delegation of power because it increases employee motivation and job satisfaction while also reducing the burden borne. And the last one is organizational resource. Organizational resource can be allocated based on the needs of each division or unit within the organization. For example, if sales increase and more manpower is required for the packaging process under the production department, our company will hire more manpower to ensure the production process runs smoothly. This effective resource allocation is based on need, allowing us to reduce waste, lower production costs, and eliminate functional duplication.
I'm representing about leading and controlling. As we know, leadership is one of the important pillars of management of CSR. In our company, the leadership style that will be implemented is a transformational leadership style. Using this leadership style, all the employers and employees are put together to cooperate and motivate each other in order to achieve new success. We are also looking for the individuals who can give their utmost effort in completing the task given by the organization and avoid any legal issue during the CSR project. This is a good leadership style as it involves the resources used within our product itself being distributed among the social system. Controlling is another important element in ensuring smoothness of management in an organization. Manager must be able to control the situation around an organization. Management control is a procedure where the company will do anything to get the desired result. We intend to use regulatory control, financial control, and quality control. The leader can give simple instruction on the strict rules that they need to implement in order to avoid any legal issues. Finance is one of the most important matters for an organization as it helps the company plan the project smoothly. Quality checking is crucial in order to avoid any rotten product that might have a negative impact not only on the community but also on the organization itself.
So, the conclusion is, to be successful in sustainable business, practice often requires entrepreneurship and innovation. You should be prepared to face countless problems and fight tirelessly to protect and grow your company. Thank you.